right, so let's get to this Class A truck trailer pre-trip. Nothing underneath, no leaks. My windshield and my wiper are both secure, not damaged, if loose or missing. Wiper's flat against the windshield. My turbo and my exhaust, which is hot, so I'm not going to touch it. My turbo and exhaust, secure, not damaged, if loose or missing, not leaking, and I'm going to follow it out to the tip, which is right here behind the gas tank, right there. So, okay, secure, not damaged, if loose or missing, and not leaking. Okay, come back up here. Right here on the front, we're going to have the alternator, the wiring, and the belt driving the alternator. Secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing, not leaking. The belt doesn't deflect more than 3/4 of an inch if I push on it with 2 fingers. And there's also not leaking anyway. Down here below it, you're going to have the water pump. Right down in here below. Right here on the bottom of this, there's your water pump. Secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing. It's not leaking, and it was belt driven also. You can see the belt down there. All right, there's nothing else on this side, so we're going to go around to the other side. On this side, coolant right off up top. It's above the add mark, between the add max. Same for the power steering fluid. You can tell it's above the add. Right here's our oil. We would pull it, wipe it, reinsert it, then pull it back out and make sure it's above the add mark also. Right here, looks like the rectangle with high pressure lines. That's your air compressor. Right on the back side of it is your power steering pump. Both of those are gear driven off the front of the motor right here. They're secure, not damaged, with the loose and missing, not leaking. Come back up here, our hoses once again. Any hoses you see around on the motor, secure, not damaged, with the loose and missing, not leaking. My steering box. To my 3-piece Pitman, my drag link, and my knuckle, my rubber bushings, castle nuts, pins, all that secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing, not leaking. My spring hanger, my front spring hanger, my spring, my shock, my U-bolt, and my rear spring hanger, which I can't touch, so I'm pointing to it, is secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing, not leaking. My shock's not leaking, and my springs aren't shifted. Now, brake hose, brake chamber, push rod slack adjuster into my lining and drum also. Secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing, not leaking. See the liner and drum right there as well. All right, top of the tire, evenly worn, minimum of 4/32 tread depth, and the side walls, secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing. My wheel, my valve stem, my lug nuts, my hub seal are all secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing, not leaking, and I just checked my inflation. My mirror, secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing. It's clean. My door, secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing. It doesn't leak because it's got a rubber seal in it. Got a properly charged 10 BC fire extinguisher right here. I got 3 red reflective triangles, and spare fuses are in my pocket. My steps, secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing. Now, there should be a gas tank right here, which I don't see, so I need to know where a gas tank is. So let's go around that other side. There's a gas tank. It's a fuel tank, a diesel tank. But anyway, the diesel tank cap is tight. The tank itself and straps are secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing, as I leak. Steps, secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing, nothing on it. So we look down right there. There's more of the muffler, the exhaust, also the drive shaft and the frame of the truck. Secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing. There's nothing wrapped around the drive shaft, and the frame has no holes drilled in it. So we come back to here. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna take it underneath with me. Okay, this comes to the fun part of the truck. Okay, so if you don't get under here, you'll miss most of the stuff most of the time. So, I always say we start on the inside and work our way out. Inside, right in there. You can see right here. We got a brake hose going into a brake chamber. There's a push rod slack adjuster coming out the back. And then there's your lining and drum. You can see those. Just like the front. I don't have to say secure, not damaged, nothing loose, missing, not leaking again. I can say just like the front if I want. So that brake hose going into the brake chamber and the push rod slack adjuster and the lining and drum right here, just like the front. My spring hanger, my spring, my U-bolt. And I don't see a shock on the back. So my rear spring hanger. So my spring hanger, spring, U-bolt, rear spring hanger, just like the front. Tires just like the front, except for 2 30-seconds and nothing trapped in between them. 2 30-seconds minimum, nothing trapped in between them. My rim, my valve stem, my lug nuts, just like the front. My valve stem, just like the front. Now that I'm back here, I can see there's no airbag and there's no shock back here. So all I had was my brake hose and chamber. I got all that done. All right, coming right here. Another tricky part with these trucks. We got a pedal hitch set up, okay? So we check all of our emergency stuff too. First, it's all latched. Our electrical line, all this, even into here. All of this is secure, not damaged. Nothing loose or missing. Here you go, turn around now. Find our landing gear for the trailer. Which, I guess it's up there, huh? I guess it flips around the landing gear. Anyway, all right, I don't see the landing gear, so I'll mark it off on this trailer and you get it. Since there's no, it's not there, all right? Ties, right here, your lights. Ties, your lights, secure, not damaged, nothing loose, missing. Okay. Now we're going to come around because this is not a air brake trailer. This is a electric. So let me see it in my middle. Just kind of go under here again. Okay. So you can see right there. I'm just going to lay down. Your brake line, electrical, going into the rotor and pad setup. Here you go, rotor, pad. Little gap right there. It's a little bit outside of it, but anyway. A little cover, secure. So my line into my rotor and pad setup, secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing, no leaks. My spring hanger, spring, U-bolt, and front spring hanger are all secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing. The springs aren't shifted. Tires, just like the fronts I did a while ago, 2 30-seconds and nothing trapped in the middle. Mud flap, just like the front mud flap, secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing. Okay, wheel, just like the front. Valve stem, just like the front. Lug nuts, just like the front. Hub seal, just like the front. Come on up in there. Okay, so first things first, I'm not even going to crank it because I don't have no AC. The seat belt, secure, not damaged, nothing loose or missing. It works, and it fits me. It works. I'll pull it back off because I don't want to mess with it right now. All right, my mirrors are adjusted properly. I can see down both sides of the vehicle. Honk. Honk, big horn, honk, honk. I found a big horn here, honk, honk, little horn here. I honked on both. Now I'm gonna crank up. All right, windshield. I inspected it outside, but also there, secure, not damaged, the loose or missing. My wipers, there they are, they work, and there's the water squirt. See the water, squirt, squirt, okay, cool. Back to here, there's nothing else over here. All right, now, come down here, into my gauge cluster. Okay, my water temperature gauge is functioning properly. My oil pressure gauge is functioning properly. When I crank the truck up, ABS light turned on and off, indicating that it's functioning properly. My voltmeter, 14.2, is functioning properly. My air gauges, primary, secondary, both over 120, 125. They're both functioning properly. I have my heat blowing down here. I have my defrost blowing up here. All right. Now, this is a Class A test, but only the trailer is not connected by air, so it's connected by electric. So basically, we're in a B-class truck right now, about to do the air brake test. You need to know that. So we're going to push first in. Well, actually, we'll do the tug, so that it's still out. So I'm going to touch the brake, put it into drive. All right, and just release the brake. Oh, look, it doesn't move. Now, if we push in the knob, the truck should take off. It is, looky here. Then we touch our brake, and the truck did not pull left or right. All right, the knob's still in. We're over 120 PSI, and we turn the truck off now. And then we turn the key back to the on position so that we have lights and gauges on our dash right here. See, now the lights are back on. Knob is in because we just pulled ahead at 5 miles an hour. Key is in the on position. The truck is off. I'm holding my brake for 1 minute. I should not lose more than 3 PSI. More than 3 PSI. We're not hooked to the trailer by air. 1 minute. All right. A minute's up. The examiner's not going to wait for your minute. He's going to tell you a minute's up. All right. Next. At or before 55 PSI, I should get a low air warning light or buzzer. At or before 55 PSI, I should get a low air warning light or buzzer. Just another hit. There it is. There it is. All right. Between 20 and 45 PSI, this knob's going to pop out. And that concludes your Class A truck trailer test with no air to the trailer.